Hey guys, welcome to the Houston Kilby YouTube channel. Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube episode here. Today we're going to be building ourselves a sheet metal cart or like a sheet metal envelope so we can move our metal around and also have somewhere to store it more safely and get it out of the way to the side if we need to roll it out of the way. So this is what we're going to be building today. So you guys can check it out. It's a cart that you can put your sheet metal in, whether it be aluminum or steel or whatever you got there, just so we can put it up, move it out of the way, and keep it stored safely. So let's get into the video here. Alrighty guys, so kind of ran into something I just want to talk about, just kind of tips and tricks. Sometimes this is a problem you run into. So I kind of realized that there was something going on with my table when my lines wasn't lining up, meaning like this bar would be low and this bar would be high, and I was having a hard time getting everything lined up. So I put a straight edge across my table, and my table is doing this. So I've got like this warped table thing going on, and this table's normally been pretty straight and easy to weld stuff on, but I guess over the past couple of years it's starting to take its toll. And so what I've done was to kind of help keep everything even. This part doesn't have to be that crazy accurate. So what I've done was I've got a piece of 1/4 inch plate over here and a big piece of 1/4 inch plate over there, and this is a jig table that I use to weld up like wishbones and stuff like that, stuff that's got to be pretty accurate. And you know, especially when I put that plate on there, I really got to see how out of whack the table is. But I'll show you guys an example of that here. Okay, so we know this, this piece of square here is going to be pretty square, but check this out, how much out of whack my table is. But sometimes that can mess with you when you're trying to get things even. You can really see it right here, and I've got this piece of plate on here, how kind of warped my table is. But I just put this piece of plate down, that one down there, just to kind of help even it up enough for this part here. But just wanted to give a tip and trick there on, be mindful of what you're welding on. And this kind of tells me right here, some of my welding tables here are getting wore out. So I probably need to think about, taking a couple of these plates right here, putting them together, and actually making me a welding table that rolls around here for long. So kind of seeing a future project that's probably going to have to happen here for long. But I just want to kind of give that tip and trick there, something that you run into sometimes when you're doing work. And again, this piece doesn't need to be super accurate or super straight, but I like for my gaps to be pretty tight. It's a piece that we're going to have in a shop for a really long time to, keep our sheet metal clean and nice and easy to maneuver around the shop. And we definitely don't want to beat up our sheet metal more than we have to, So, but that's just another tip there. We're going to keep on rocking here. We're going to get this piece tacked up, put it in the floor, and move on to the next little section of the build here. And I think it's going to be a really nice little, I don't know what you'd really want to call this, a sheet metal sleeve or envelope to hold your sheet metal around so you can actually roll it around and move it. Let's keep it rocking. Use our magnets there to keep this thing square and straight. And then we use a big square right here to make sure it stays vertical and nice. Let's get this other side up and rock and roll. Alrighty guys, check this thing out. We're making some headway here. We're starting to look like some sort of cage containment box of some sort, I tell you what. But I want to say something here real quick, because something's been on my mind. Man, I like listening to Hank Jr. and I like listening to some cool music every now and then when I'm building stuff. It really stinks I can't play that in the background. Man, I like cool music, whether it be rock and roll, AC/DC, Leonard Skinner, ZZ Top, man, all the good stuff. Can't play none of that crap in the back of my videos. Even my Instagram videos and my Facebook videos are being taken down because some of that crap's in the background, and that makes me mad. You know, I bought and paid for the CDs, and I can't even have it in the background of my videos I'm making. That makes me mad, especially on the Facebook and Instagram. You ain't making no money off of those, and you don't get paid to put videos like that up, so that kind of ticks me off. But we're gonna keep on rocking, making some cool stuff here, and let's get back after it. Alright boys, now you can see what we got going on. We're starting to look like something now. Oh yeah, you can see we got our casters getting kind of set up there, about to go full send on some welding here. Got everything kind of tacked in, and kind of wanted to show something. When you got something kind of tall like this, trying to keep it straight and keep from leaning over, I'll show you a trick right here. So what I do, and I'm sure there are several different ways of doing this, but I'll show you one of them. So you can take a square like this and take it up like that, and boom, just like that. No, you don't see no light through, and that's how you know how it's pretty square. Now no, this ain't the perfect way of doing it, but you know, for what we're using it for, you don't have to be crazy pretty, but I think we're gonna make this thing pretty nice, and it's gonna be pretty slick. So now, when this thing's done, we can take those sheets, put it inside this thing, keep it protected for the most part, and also easy to move them around. And you'll have a little bit of overhang on some of the sheets, but that's fine, so we can actually get them out. And you know, we could have made it longer, but I didn't want to use a ton of material for this. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do and not spend a bunch of money on things to hold your material. At least it'll be better than what it was. But let's keep it rocking here, do some welding, and then put our casters on here and see what this thing looks like. Oh snap guys, we got the wheels on it, and we're going to put a little plywood top on. I got lucky and had some scrap wood in the basement that was already cut 16 inches wide, and all I had to do is just trim it off, so worked out pretty good. Now we're just going to bolt it down. We put a little wood floor just on this side, so like when our long pieces go in, we can just have some small pieces kind of right in here, and we don't have to worry about them falling through. And I think it's going to work pretty good. We're going to bolt this thing down, and I'm just going to use some of these right here and some bolts on it, and boom, done. Time to paint it. But we're going to keep on rocking here, and then I'll put some pieces in it so you guys can kind of check this thing out. So it worked pretty good, and we'll keep on rocking. Oh snap guys, it rolls. Check this out. Yeah, it's a lot easier moving than that now. Boom, I'll take that. I think it's gonna work pretty good. Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I want to slap some paint on that thing, and I think this thing looks pretty good. I think it's gonna work really good to put our material in, and some of our really long sheets, our aluminum we get is really long, and it'll hang off a little bit on each side, but I think it'd be good for us. I think it's a good little tool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our website, KilbyMotorsports.com. Until next time, you guys have a good one.